Hello and welcome, Magic lovers, and welcome back to the arena. I'm recording this video on Wednesday during Brawl Wednesday, but I recorded another deck, my Mono Black mid-range deck, and I posted that one Wednesday night. I'm posting this one Thursday, so that I'm not posting two videos on the same day. Brawl Wednesday, having one day a week for Brawl is pretty bad for content creation no matter what, because by the time any of my videos go up, nobody can play the deck until the following week. It is what it is. You know, it does take time to record and edit and post a video. There's not much I can do about it. We just have 24 hours to play Brawl once a week, so just going to have to deal with it for now. Hopefully that changes at some point in the future. But for today's deck, we have Grumgully the Generous. And so this is whenever a non-human creature enters the I clicked on it. So whenever a non-human creature enters the battlefield, it enters the battlefield with +1/+1 counter on it. So we're looking to play a bunch of efficient creatures and beat face with them. And so to that end, we have a lot of green creatures because green creatures tend to be the most efficient. There are a few red creatures that work well with counters on them, but for the most part, we're looking to put, counters on Shifting Ceratops and Wicked Wolf and stuff like that. And there's a bunch of fight spells and some burn because we do have red. And yeah, so this is hopefully this can do well against the green over the top decks because it just beats face really, really quickly. It does a lot of damage really, really quickly. So hopefully, let's go see it work. Alright, got game one. Playing against Ayara. Alright, well, she can gain some life. I don't know how it will stand against Ayara. I think our creatures are going to be bigger than hers. Alright. I don't love the no red. The Henchhammer is pretty good. This is a human anyways, so it doesn't get any counters. Do I go out on a limb and keep this? It is a free mulligan. I think we take the free mulligan. Alright. Alright, let's keep this. We gotta turn to Grumgully. So they might have removal. They're thinking about something. If they make me discard a card, I guess we'll decide when it comes to that. I'm not sure what I would discard. They might be looking just to kill Grumgully. I wouldn't blame them. Price of Fame? Oh, that's brutal. Alright. I think we can survive pretty well without it. These work well together. I do need another land, though. Opponent is taking a minute to decide on their surveil. Regisar, alright. So they kept one. Alright, there's the commander. Alright, let's kill it. I know from experience that the deck doesn't function super well without their commander. So this is double the power, okay. So our Boreal Grazer still does nothing. Alright, I think we probably get rid of Shock. Ooh, I really want Grumgully to work with that. Alright. So this thing becomes a 3/4 death touch, right? Or 4/5 death touch. Alright. Let's just block it. If they want to kill our Arboreal Grazer, I'm fine with that. Alright. Death touch, huh? Missing land drops. Not great. I think I get in with this. Is Ayara coming back? There she is. No one has to attack. Nothing I can do about it. Hopefully they don't have removal for Grumgully. Get in and ooze out. Alright. It's pretty good. In combination with each other. I could just sit back on the Night Pack Ambusher. I think the ooze is probably better. And then I can sit back and just make ooze tokens. Sucks that I have to lose these things immediately, but... Alright, that's fine. And they're gonna sacrifice something to draw a card? Okay. Alright. Oh, you can't even take my Pollen Bright Druid. I'm gonna wait on that. Do I attack with this ooze? I think I do. They're pretty interchangeable. Oh, they can pump that. Never mind. Alright, we'll be a little more patient next time. That was a mistake. Shouldn't be the end of the world. Opponent's looking to sacrifice some creatures, okay. I think I still wait a turn, at least, before playing the Pollen Bright Druid. It might depend on what I draw. If I draw something I really want to play, I can, like another 2-drop. Opponent have Command the Dreadhorde? Definitely looking at their graveyard. Oh, they definitely have Command the Dreadhorde. That's not great. Well, they didn't get the wolf for some reason. Not sure exactly what that is. Let's go ahead and make another token. And say go. We are losing life. It does kind of matter. Alright. So they draw a card, and they get a Death Toucher. Alright, that sucks. Alright, well now we can play our spells on our turn. Ooh. What do we kill? I guess we kill the Epicure? They can just get Ayara back. The Epicure doubles up the amount of life I lose. I could just make it giant, but they've got Death Touchers. That's fine if they want to sacrifice it to draw a card. I can do a lot of damage to them. So this is... So they block 3 things. They block the best 3 things. If we attack with these 2 and this, then we get 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not enough, is it? Not quite. I could attack with this. They block these 3 things. We get 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think we attack with everything. Oh no, they get 4 blocks, don't they? Let's wait a turn. And then we can use the Pollen Bright Druid. They could get removal, they could get more creatures. Oh, we also get the Hydra, which has Trample. They're looking in their graveyard again. They could have a Resurrection spell. Because they can't have another Command the Dreadhorde. What is their best card in their graveyard? The Epicure? The Reaper does 2 damage to me. And they gain 2 life. And it puts 2 blockers up. Oh, thank you for doing that. Wow. That gets rid of their Death Touch and a blocker. Like 2 blockers. This game has been pretty crazy. I did not quite expect it to go this way. Alright, Midnight Reaper. Oh, that's actually really good for me. Because then when everything dies... Why would you do that? I mean, I block with my Arboreal Grazer, right? Like, that's an easy block. Proliferate. All those things. I should have left the Arboreal Grazer back. I don't think they have good blocks here. Let's hope not. They did gain a bunch of life. Okay. That gets rid of the ooze. Alright. That gets rid of the Regisaur. They're taking 2 damage from that. And they can't pump the Knight. They take 4 damage. Chances are the Midnight Reaper is dying as well. Okay, taking another damage here. Life. Oh, no, they're dead. Okay. There we go. Whew. That was a tough one. Game 2 versus Tajic. Alright. Typically a very fast aggro deck. Let's keep this hand. I like the turn 2 commander. I like the Dragonfire. Doesn't work against other creatures. Can't forget the passive ability of Tajic there. So, Prinko, one of the red creatures that performs fairly well. As well as Gargan Hellkite. And we're not going to attack there. Alright. They're going to Mentor. Block here. Block there. Fighting would be nice. I guess we can use it to add the mana.
You call it anarchy. For me, it's just business as usual. I've lived with animals my entire life. Explains a lot, actually.
And then I think we do attack here. I think we also want to beat their face in. We've got a blocker. I don't know if we go after killing the creature or protecting Domri. Let's protect Domri. Ooh. Oh. How did you get an Embercleave already? Ouch.
No, put me back in.
That sucks. Not sure what I can do about that. I'm not sure I can beat an Embercleave. That 6/5 is kind of hard to beat as well. If I can get the creature out of the way, then it costs 3 to equip that thing. Oof. I wasn't sure they'd be able to beat that. Alright. Come on. Oh, missing land drops is not where I want to be here. Let's not attack. Need to stop some 1/1s at the very least. I'd be doing great if it weren't for that Ember Cleave. That thing hurts. Alright. Not too worried about all that. Alright, well, it's something. Man, that's good with Krenko. Don't have many turns left. They have a pump spell, we're dead. Oof. They have a pump spell. Alright. Embercleave, man. I have one in my deck as well. I think that card is nuts. Alright, we got game 3. Playing against... Huh. What's that, Angrath? The 4-mana... This hand looks pretty iffy. This one almost looks worse, but we'll keep it. Yeah, so 4 mana. Okay. Alright. Sir Farron helps a little bit, I think. He might just die. Imagine Black-Red's playing a decent amount of removal. But this deck is kind of designed to stretch my opponent's removal. Alright, we got Toll of the Invasion. I imagine one of these two cards is going. Probably Chandra. Nope. Alright. Let's play our commander. And attack. We can make Pollen Bright a 3/3. I'm not sure that's really that good. Alright, there's Angrath.
You're just the only prize I desire. Your head.
Alright, that's pretty good. Let's... Well, we could just play Chandra. I think I want the Goblin. Oh, let's give it haste. Let's proliferate. Do I attack? I don't. Yeah, let's just leave this attack. They lose one or the other. Alright. Happy to take that. Opponent has a Legion's End to deal with my Zwartog Goblin. And Dragonfire. Okay. Let's put that in the command zone. Looks like we might just replay that next turn. Don't have a lot else going on. Let's just attack with that. They'll probably just take it. No, they're gonna trade. I'm not sure there's a lot of reason to trade. Alright, they decided to take the damage. Life total is a resource. Hopefully they don't have another removal spell for Grumgully. We do have Chandra that comes out though, at least, so. And Spawn of Mayhem. Oh, that's pretty good. Let's do that. Not too worried about the Spawn of Mayhem just yet. I guess Krenko doesn't really get past the Spawn of Mayhem. We could use the Shock in combination with it and get a bunch of counters and stuff like that. We could Sir Farron, actually. Ah. We could counter our chickens before they've hatched. Alright. Opponent's not interested in attacking. Alright, we have not drawn anything for way too long.
Over here! No problem fire can't solve.
Let's do 6 damage to this thing with flying. And play a land. We're not going to attack. Protect Chandra. Opponent's missed a couple land drops here. I will trade the Pollen Bright Druid for the token there.
Well, that was a disaster.
Man, his removal. Alright. Alright, well that's pretty decent. Because we get to get in for a lot of damage. Say go. I guess when you're missing a bunch of land drops, you're bound to get a bunch of removal instead. Especially if you're in red-black. Alright, that sucks.
My army will envelop.
Alright, this leaves her
world.
at 2. Alright, let's kill her.
My army has been destroyed.
And sacrifice 2
From battle
creatures.
to the grave.
I think we leave our commander alone. Pelt Collector is pretty good. There's a good chance it gets bigger, since everything else gets +1/+1 counters as well. What's this thing? 2/4. Can I draw something? Alright, well, we're stalled out here. Maybe I should have played the land. I don't think it really matters that much. Alright, there's Angrath.
If you want it, fight for it.
I've drawn a lot of nothing.
The only
All creatures you
prize
hit
I
control have menace, huh?
is your head.
They could start doing a decent amount of damage to me. Alright, we have to sacrifice a creature. I guess it's Grumgully. I maybe should have done that the first time around. Hard to say. You have an answer for that as well. Alright, so we can't block the Murderous Rider. So they gain 2 life. Ugh, this is brutal. I was so close. And if I hadn't drawn land these last 2 turns, I probably had a decent chance. Can you quit it with a land, please? I'm really flooding out. I've got haste creatures in my deck that could be really good. I've got Embercleave. The hasty dragon would be really awesome. It was a little late for it. When they were at 4 life, it would have been better. Do you have another removal spell? They do. They have a Bedevil. This is an insane amount of removal I've gone up against. And normally I should be okay. I just have drawn a lot of lands. Like, I don't want to draw this much lands, like, ever. I'm at 10 lands already. Opponent's at 7. Alright, opponent's getting in again. Gaining another 2 life. Putting this pretty much completely out of... Why does everybody have an Embercleave and I don't? I needed that several turns ago. That is a lot of life. I am pretty much dead right here. Domri's Ambush. Alright. It's a thing. I'm still dead. Yeah, I'm dead to the Embercleave. I needed that 2 turns ago. Alright, game 4. Versus Teysa. Teysa Karlov. I didn't realize she was Soren's sister, relative, something. I don't really pay that much attention to the story, so it's not entirely surprising. Alright, let's lead. I don't know what we're going to do on our second turn play. I guess we're going to do that. It's the only thing here that doesn't get pumped by... If you want to disfigure that, that's fine by me. It's actually probably one of the worst cards in my deck. Alright. Let's get in first. If they have removal, that'll suck. But, you know. Gotta at least try and... gotta play your commander early. This commander, you really gotta play it early. If you want to do that, that's fine. Alright. I could go for the 2 things. I think that's probably best. Oh, I did it wrong. Oh! And also, he's a human. I did not realize he was a human. Doesn't really matter. Let's get rid of this thing. Alright, I screwed up a little bit, but I think it's going to be hard for my opponent to come back from this. This is a lot of damage. And we also got this Colossus here. We haven't even pumped anything with the Grumgully. Okay. That's a little bit more what I expect these games to look like. Alright, game 5. Against Angel Lady. Kaalia. That's her name. Kaalia Zenith Seeker. Alright. Turn 2 commander. Hard to complain. Oh, and the collision kills Kaalia. Although she gets to find things out of her library. Well, that kills Kaalia too. It dies though. Scuttlenuts. Alright. Strange. Let's play Krenko here. Alright, target creatures. I think they're just doing that for the mana. We could make a really... Like, if Krenko lives, let's not count our chickens like we did last time. Alright. Going for the mana. Alright. Do you have something? This seems like they've got something that they want to do. So let's just move to combat. Yeah. Alright. Do I play this as just a 3/3? I don't have a lot else going on, honestly. Alright. They hit nothing. And a locket. I kind of want to use the harpooner, but it dies in the process. And I really want to play this ooze next turn. Ooh. Alright, so that makes these do 12 damage. It's not quite there. Let's play the ooze. I think that'll be hard to beat. I guess they could have a Wrath. I've kind of played into Wrath quite a bit. Oh man. Oh, what did I just say? Alright. Well, they erased all of their mana. Oh, that's fantastic. Let's haste this guy. There we go. Okay. It's not one of the lifelinkers. I think one of them has lifelink. Nope. Oh, yeah, one of them has. There's a 2-1 with lifelink. Alright, Thrill of Hot. Okay, they're drawing. They hit a land. I think they might be dead. Yep. Yeah, they're dead. Okay. So even made it through a Wrath. This dragon is really good. Game 6. Playing against Kethis. Alright. Very interesting. I hate this hand. Yeah, I don't like this hand at all. No early plays, no double green. There we go. The goose and the grazer is a little... So we'll start the grazer because that's not vulnerable to removal. Of course, we don't really have any creatures. We just drew that one. Alright. Let's play Grumgully. We cannot... We need a green mana in order to shoot the Kethis. Alright. I don't hate that at all. Gives us a green mana as well. Okay. It's a fast start. Game 7. And it's Teferi. Alright. Alright, we go first. Alright. I think I can keep this. I think I play this Warthog Goblin to pressure. That's pretty good too. Do we just put a counter on it? Yeah, let's put a counter on it. Long term, I think that's going to be better for me. I imagine they're just going to bounce Grumgully. Let's attack first. We could counter it. Okay. That's fine. Not super worried about that.
I know my responsibility. Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
Yeah, let's go on a quest. I want to make sure Teferi dies here.
Don't make another move.
I do want to avoid playing into Wrath. Yeah, let's play this troll. That's fine. All right. Missing a land drop kind of sucks. The Brazen Bower can't block things. Alright, let's play it. Or counter it. Alright, that's fine. I might have trouble getting the last few points of damage in here. We'll see. They bounce with Teferi. I think I don't attack Teferi.
Trust me. You'll thank me.
I really don't care that much.
I got you.
I think I go face. I don't want to give him another opportunity to replay Teferi either.
That's more like it.
Alright, the endgame alone does not do it. That's pretty... Oh, I can't do that. Really? God, these decks are the worst.
Here we go.
Alright, opponent passing turn. No reason not to. Alright. Put it on this one. So if they need if they bounce something, they're bouncing the token, not... This thing is huge. Alright. Five damage.
Let's try this.
Alright, I'm gonna block there. They're clearly gonna Wrath. No? Oh, they're gonna Wrath on. Okay, that's. No reason to play anything pre-combat. Oh my god. Alright, I'm done with this. This is... Teferi decks are the worst. Alright, game 8. Against Domri. Is that little Domri? Oh, no. Oh, okay. Alright. I can deal with this. This is fine. There's no turn 1 commander. Or turn 2 commander, but... Yeah, Anarch or Bolas, I'm pretty sure that's little Domri. Alright, let's go ahead and keep this. Lead off with Pelt Collector. Robber of the Rich. That fight ability might cause problems. That's pretty good. Oh, land right. Yeah. All right. Like to see another land for this questing beast. It's a fast start, though. Do I still attack? Yeah, I still attack with the Robber of the Rich. Sarkin, huh? I think that incentivizes them to block. No? Okay. I guess they could Domri and fight. That doesn't seem great. 5/5 questing beast seems pretty nice. They could kill Grumgully though.
Duels are for push nods. They can only punish you if they catch you.
Alright, they got 2 mana. Arcanist. Alright, let's go questing beast. Do I? Yeah, let's just go straight face. Bye, Domri. Robber of the Rich, probably not a great card in this deck. It's showing its missed synergies that you don't get a counter, I don't get to pump it with Pollen Bright Druid, etc. Okay, there we go. Those are the kinds of games I like to see. So I had a pretty respectable 5-3 finish. Not the best deck in the world, certainly not the worst. Certainly a lot better feeling, at least, than the Ayara deck. I think this deck has some really explosive starts, and it looks really good when it goes off like that. And those are a lot of fun to play. But, you know, it has the aggro problem where sometimes you can just stall out. Like, there were a couple times when our opponent was at 3 or 4 life, and we just couldn't do any more damage. There's not a lot of burn to the face spells in this deck, so there's not a lot of reach. All of our damage is in combat damage, so maybe that's something you could change. Certainly, probably cut the Robber of the Rich. Might cut the other human, this Sir Farron. He's all right. He's pretty good when he goes off, but the fact that you don't get any counters on him means, you know, like if he came in as a 3/3, he'd be a lot better. So, but I had a lot of fun playing this deck. I think this deck is a lot more enjoyable than the Ayara deck was, and that's saying something, because like I said before, aggro isn't really my favorite style of deck, but this one beats really, really hard, and it does a lot of damage really fast, and that's pretty fun. So check it out if you want to, and thank you for watching. Have a good one.